Dear brothers and sisters, let us offer ourselves to Bhagwan, because that's where our solace lies. Let us surrender to Bhagwan and be used by Him in everything that we do, because being His instrument is the most beautiful thing in the world to do. Dear brothers and sisters, I do not know how to put this to you, but let's embark upon a complete outreach with conviction that through us, Bhagwan's love will reach every nook and corner of this world. Today, I'm very happy that with the onset of the year, with Bhagwan's grace, I suddenly see and feel and experience a great rejuvenation amongst the youth of the country. I was very happy when recently representatives of youth leaders, both men and women from different states of India, met in Prashantinili. I was excited to see their enthusiasm, and I was equally excited when I saw the presentation made by them. How systematically they had gone through the best projects in the country, evaluated them with great maturity, and come to a conclusion of a project of the school's upliftment in India. You may be aware, I'm sure the representatives of the youth team who are with you from your state must have informed you, that the youth of India have come together and have embarked upon a project which they are unfolding to all the states in the next 1 month. And I'm sure in your state also the same will happen. That they will rally around the youth, both the existing youth in the organization, men and women, and also with a greater sense of conviction, they would approach the youth in the colleges and universities to join in this great project of upliftment of 900 schools in India. I know it's a very onerous task, it's a very ambitious project, but youth means ambition, and youth means the power to do the impossible. Because when you have Bhagwan backing you, nothing is impossible is what I do believe. And therefore, I fully encourage this whole effort by the youth with Bhagwan's grace, and I know Bhagwan will bless each one of them. The greatest platform, in 1 year's time, if they can help even 900 schools to get on their feet with infrastructure, support, Bal Vikas, mother and child care, it's an amazing story. I also believe that this whole project will give a platform for everybody in the organization to join and help the leadership of the youth in fulfilling this project. The old people can go to the same school and help in their way. The old ladies can go to the school and help in their way. The Mahila Vibhag can help. The mother and child care can help. The Bal Vikas organization can help. The medical project can help. The youth can do physical work, soil their hands as they say, and maybe build a wall, maybe paint a temple, maybe get the infrastructure. The society, the big shots, who cannot come and help personally, can ensure that the facilities required in the school are given by various people. The doctors can do their role. The engineers can help in this project. Maybe even the lawyers can go and help the people with their own difficulties that they face in the village. Maybe the management people can become liaison between the government and these schools to ensure that the benefits of the government reach them. These are amazing aspects of this project which will unite the whole organization in achieving this. And more than that, Swami will be very happy if he can help young rural children to get back to schools in a good environment. More than that, the country will be grateful for having done this job, and we would have ensured that we have done something for this motherland Bharat, which was so dear to our master. Brothers and sisters, having said this, I'm fully conscious of the fact that Karnataka has a great devotional sting. In my last conferences that I've had in Brindavan, I've realized that bhajan as a movement is the forte of Karnataka. The Brindavan singing group, the bhajan group, is an amazing group, worldwide noted and appreciated. The bhajans that you sing are amazing. But it should not be restricted only to Brindavan. The same fervor, the same conviction must go to every village of Karnataka. Should go to every corner of Karnataka. Because bhajan is a very important foundation of the Sai mission. Bal Vikas is the other dimension. I would urge all the sisters, the young, the old, even new people, to go all out and make it a mission to ensure that every child is participating in the Bal Vikas program. I understand that the school Bal Vikas in Karnataka is doing fantastically well, and I congratulate all the Bal Vikas gurus. I have great respect for all the doyens of Bal Vikas, the elder sisters who have been doing this for so many years. But let's put a new thrust, let's put a new push and ensure that things spread left and right in different corners of Karnataka. To me, Bal Vikas, bhajans, meditation, study circles are of paramount importance. This is the underlying thread that runs through every office bearer and every approach. I also believe that the village integrated program, which we are now trying to revamp, is focused upon by you. I also wish that the Veda chanting also is given very, very important place in the planning that you would do as office bearers for the state of Karnataka. Because education and spirituality are important dimensions. I congratulate all of you for having looked after and done Seva in the super specialty hospital at Whitefield with such fervor and conviction. God bless you all for that. You really have become role models in this unconditional and sacrificial self-sacrifice that you show in the Seva that you do at the Whitefield Hospital, which is immaculate and amazing. In fact, I have seen to it that nobody disturbs you on that conviction and you do not digress or get sort of deconcentrated on this system that you're doing, and for many, many years you continue to do this Seva in this epitome of love, in this symbol of love, which is the Sri Sathya Sai Super Speciality Hospital at Whitefield. May you continue to do this with great fervor, and will ensure that all help comes to you from all sides, and Bhagavan will bless you for that situation. Finally, office bearers. We have a great responsibility, brothers and sisters. We are that conduit through which Bhagavan's love has to flow in the purest form. I've always maintained it is not the job of the office bearer to become a boss. The office bearer is the most humble servant. In fact, he has to be the epitome of all qualities that Bhagavan mentioned, especially of humility, especially of forgiveness, especially of love, especially of inspiring people to join hands and experience the love of Swami on the platform of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization. The Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization, brothers and sisters, is the best organization in the world, because no organization gives you an absolute perfect package to improve yourself as the Sai organization does. But to ensure that this succeeds and this reaches to the last mile, to the last person, we as office bearers have a great role to perform. We should not appear to be bossy or authoritative. We should be there encouraging. It is incumbent upon every office bearer to move in his district, to move in his samiti, door to door. That is what is required. That is the sense of commitment that is required. I don't want to sound harsh, brothers and sisters, but let us do our introspection. All of us who are office bearers, we must make a commitment that Swami blesses us with His grace that we can do this. But if despite this we cannot, let's step aside till we are convinced. Let somebody else come in and carry this mission forward. Let's not warm the seats and not do anything. Let's not be in the post and not perform. Because this, to my mind, is the biggest sin. We have to be honest and integrated to ourselves that if we are there, let's do our job perfectly. The other day we were in Vizag and we were discussing as a part of the agenda of the National Sathya Sai Schools Convention the aspect of perfection. In the world of Bhagavan, 100% is passing, 99 is failing. Let's understand this quantum and level of perfection that Swami expected out of each one of us is an amazing story. Let's be honest to Bhagavan and perform perfectly. If you make a mistake, never mind, let's accept it and improve ourselves. But accepting a mistake, accepting an inability is important, because then only you learn to move forward. And the worst thing that we office bearers can do is to be sensitive. If somebody tells us something, we cannot be prejudicial. We cannot build impressions in our mind. There is only one impression that must be permanently in our mind, that every human being who comes in our contact is a form of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and we must perceive and see that our conduct towards every such person is the same as it would be by Bhagwan to that person. This sense of unconditional love, brothers and sisters, what will it do to us? We will become saints before we merge in the divine lotus feet. We will achieve that transformation, and therefore Bhagwan used to always say, he was always in a hurry to grant us this experience. I remember once telling Bhagwan that he said something to me and I said, yes, Swami, I will try. You know what Bhagwan says? Nahi. Try, dry hota hai. Abhi karo. This is the master who has come to give us that ultimate bliss and joy right now, brothers and sisters. Let us not miss this opportunity. Let us not miss this situation. Whatever the plans of the organization are, especially on the platform of technology, on the platform of IT, let us do it. I know sometimes these things are difficult. But for the larger good of the nation, for the larger good of the country, these are important dimensions. I was very impressed with the team that came from Karnataka to the All India IT conference. Amazing people, fantastic knowledge, amazing attitude towards doing something good. And I'm very impressed with the youth of Karnataka in all the ways. I'm very impressed with the IT team of Karnataka. I'm very impressed with the bhajan team of Karnataka. I'm very impressed with the entire dimension of Seva that you do. But I know you are facing difficult times. I know you are getting distracted by many things happening in Karnataka. But let's not comment upon it nor even criticize. Because Swami was always there with only one message. That he is with us. Self-confidence, brothers and sisters, is most important. This self-confidence will come only from realizing the fact that Swami is within our hearts. And you and I know that self-confidence is the first step to self-satisfaction. It is then only that the challenge of sacrifice can come and be met with. And only through sacrifice that realization can be achieved. This self-confidence will not come if we are dependent upon some other factor in life. If we are dependent upon A process or B process or A person or B person. I do not have to now go and wait for somebody else to tell me what is going to happen in my life and what I should do. What I should do this moment is the only thing, and that answer must come from within. And I must have the faith and the confidence and the experience to act upon it. Brothers and sisters, action is important. I can't be dependent upon somebody all times of life. Swami in the discourse of 2009 clearly said, don't get deluded by forms. Don't get deluded. Rama, Krishna, Sai Baba, he says, all are images. They will all vanish. What will remain is the conviction that God resides inside us. And when you stand on your 2 feet with this conviction that Swami is inside us, that's when self-confidence comes. And all office bearers of the Sathya Sai Seva organization Karnataka must work towards this of self-confidence. Not depend upon, let me go and ask this person what to do or what not to do. We know what Swami expects. Let us do our sadhana. Let us do our study of Sai literature. Let's get our answers in the books of Swami. And experience is the only thing that must guide our action. Inner inspiration must guide our action. In the overall ambit of discipline, in the overall ambit of larger good. I have known many office bearers who become lone rangers. Office bearers cannot be lone rangers, brothers and sisters. The hallmark of a good office bearer in the Sai organization is one who takes everyone together on a consensus path and leads to a general good. As office bearers, it is our duty that we ensure that more and more people join us. We create platforms for many, many more people to join us so that everybody has an opportunity to experience divine love. I think with these attitudes, if we work, brothers and sisters, we have a great future. We have a great life ahead of transforming self to transform the world. The only strategy, brothers and sisters, is if there is no righteousness in our heart, nothing will work. Swami's strategy is simple. Righteousness in the heart, beauty in character. Harmony in the home, order in the nation, and then peace in the world. I have a special note of caution for all office bearers. Please do not ignore your families. Don't make your wives unhappy or don't make your husbands unhappy. Pay attention to your children. Motivate them, inspire them to be a part of the Sai organization. Otherwise, imagine a fraud, an office bearer whose wife does not come to the organization, his own children don't go to the Bal Vikas, and he is not a happy man in this family. This is not a good profile of a Sai organization leader. The profile of a Sai organization leader is a balanced person. He is not some kind of a madman that goes crazy about a particular principle. He is a balanced man, poise, equipoise. Look at Bhagavan, the master of the universe, would walk so beautifully, so calmly, so peacefully, never agitated, always a sweet smile, always a sweet word. In the midst of crores of rupees of enterprise, he had time for the little child. He had time for a marriage. He had time to sit in a bhajan. He had time to chit-chat and enjoy and maybe crack a joke. That's the hallmark of balance which Bhagwan showed us. And that's the hallmark of every office bearer. I've said too much, and you know, though I say that one must speak less, but when I hit the stage, it's difficult for me to stop, because there is a great sense of urgency as the All India President now, that we get cracking at the job of ensuring that Swami's love reaches every nook and corner of Karnataka. I will be with you. I will be with you every time, in every situation. You take the lead and you have the full support. You have the full support not only of the seniors in the organization, but also of the divine grace and Master himself. Be respectful to everybody, but do not get cowed down by anyone. Be confident, listen to everyone. Be inspirational, listen to your conscience and act. Follow the rule book of the organization strictly. Follow the mission statement of the organization strictly. And ensure that everybody who joins in with the awareness that he or she is here to improve herself. I think this gamut of things, if you keep in mind, I think we've achieved a great job. Do not forget the Mahilas of the state. I have great respect for our Mahila Vibhag, for every young girl, every small girl, child, to the elders in the organization. They are very beautiful people. It is they who have sustained the organization till now, and I stand in respect. We are hoping to have a major Mahila conference somewhere in September to ensure that they get their due place in the glory of Sai. You also ensure that make them partners in this growth story of the Sai organization. Keep them with you. Get hold of the alumni of this Bal Vikas. We have a program where your Bal Vikas organization will tell you to get back all those children who have gone through the 9 years of the Bal Vikas. We have probably not kept in touch with them. To bring that force back, imagine what a synergy we can create for the mission. And therefore that also is an important job that we need to do. Having said all this, once again, with great humility, I must confess that Karnataka is a great organization. All of you have done very well. But having done very well, let us not sit on our laurels. Let's make the effort to reach higher and higher and to ensure that Swami's glory is sung with great unity, with great togetherness. Let no one divide us at all at any point of time. Let no one create a barrier or a wedge between our love for each other and a united mission. Even if you don't like something, if there is a general consensus, join it. Make your point. Say what you have to say. But once the decision is come, let's all join together with great love. Take it as divine will and move it further. Don't get distracted by anybody. Don't even worry. Don't even think about the problems that exist. Because if you think positively, yad bhavam tad bhavati is what's going to happen. Let's stick to the message given to us by Bhagwan himself. Let's not get distracted or carried away by the so-called different aberrations that you see around the world in the name of Swami. But let's keep our vision intact and act. A larger picture, a larger and larger vision, a broader and broader vision. Vishal Hridayam, Vishal Dhrada Nishchay is what we really need. The underlying is encompassing more and more people together. You'll be happy that in July we have the World Youth Conference, when the youth from all over the world, including India, will unite together and come forward with a great thing. With all these few words, I pray to Bhagwan to bless all of us, and that in 2025 we achieve the goal of ensuring that Swami's love reaches every nook and corner of India and especially Karnataka. Jai Sai Ram, and thank you very much. Once again, I apologize for not being with you, but my heart is with you, and I will join you physically someday at this nearest future. I thank Brother Nagesh Dakappa for this opportunity, and please do give my regards to Brother Gangadhar Shetty and all the seniors in the organization, and also the Mahila Vibhag seniors who have worked with me in the Bal Vikas for so many years. Thank you, and thank you very much. Jai Sai Ram.